Hi, my name's Daniel. I'm a security architect with Vectra, and in the next couple of minutes, I'd like to show you the Vectra AI Agent Investigation feature. So this will significantly help with analysis and investigation. So for those of you that are familiar with Vectra, you know that Vectra is a threat detection and response platform that works across the modern network, that being an environment that consists of the network, public cloud, hybrid identity, and SaaS application. So whenever Vectra determines that there is a potential compromise, it will prioritize an entity and that will appear on the respond dashboard because it's something that you should be responding to. So the typical workflow from here is to understand what it actually is. I want to be asking myself, is this a legitimate compromise or is this just something that the user's been doing? And if it is a legitimate compromise, how did it happen? What happened and what do I need to do next? Typically, I'd get this information from the behaviors, which are listed here, and also the attack graph and other context that Vectra gives us. But the AI Assistant really comes into play here to speed things up quite significantly. Let's take a look. AI Assistant is available over in the top right-hand corner. Let me go ahead and enable that, and let's click on Begin AI Investigation. And there we go. After a little bit of thinking time, my AI Agent Investigation has given me a very concise summary of the situation. So this looks to be a compromised Entra ID account that has actually led to unauthorized access of my Azure environment and has also included mass deletion of Azure resources. So this is consistent with an account takeover leading to persistence and also destructive impact. So you can see how this is a fairly critical situation, but my agent has given me a very concise timeline, highlighted what stands out, the notable events within the data, and then also giving me actions here, how to resolve this. So this helps quite significantly with my analysis and investigation. It tells me it's likely benign if these things hold true. If it is confirmed suspicious, I get some very solid response actions, such as, in this case, immediately resetting credentials, deleting any newly created service principals, and also rotating credentials, so on and so forth. But it doesn't stop there. I can continue to prompt my AI agent to ask for further questions to help me scope and identify appropriate response actions. Let's see what that looks like. Show me the affected Azure resources. All right, there we have it. We have a summary of the resources that were involved in this particular incident, including the affected resource groups and key observations. What's important is that I can continue to prompt my agent to understand the full scope of the incident and response actions, just so I can make sure everything's locked down and properly cleaned up. Hopefully you can see how this is going to be very useful to speed up your investigation and analysis, and it's also going to be very useful for new starters. Reach out to us if you want any more information. Thank you very much for watching.